everyone, how are you? Good afternoon and welcome to Career Dev Pro. I am Abby and I am here to talk about the 500 job roles that is available really. So on here today, I will be sharing and I will be talking about the job application that is currently going on within the civil service. So for people that are looking, and just to be able to put a bit of disclaimer, this particular role is only for people that have the right to work in the UK. So you have to have the right to work in the UK to apply for this job, because I don't believe that they are offering sponsorship for this one at all. But nonetheless, it is 500 roles that is available. So grab your pencil, your pen, your notepad, whatever it is. Do not miss out on this opportunity for me to talk to you about how to make this application. This is an application that you need to make yourself. Don't let anyone trick you into making the application for you, because they're not going through a recruiter. They're going through the process by themselves, and so you need to apply on there. So first thing first, you need to go on to the civil service jobs. That is where you're going to find this role. So go to civilservicejob.service.gov.uk. That's the website for that one. And then click on sign in. So when you click on sign in, you have two options. If you've already signed in or you've logged in for this role before, then you can fill it out. But if not, you need to click on create account. But however, for the purpose of this, I already have an account, so I'm not clicking on create an account. I'm just going to sign in into my account. So signing in into my account is right here. So I'm signing into that. So this is it here, and this is the live thing that you can see. So what you then need to do on here is go to search for jobs. So I'm taking you via the step-by-step process of how to find it yourself. So if I click on search jobs, and we wait for that to load up for us, and we go to job grade. Again, you can click in the job here because it's compliance case worker. That is what it is, but I am not going to do that today. I'm not doing that this afternoon, because I want you to be able to find it yourself and be able to see other job roles that is currently available for you to go on. So the role is for executive officer. So if you click on executive officer on that one, and then we go to department, and we know is HMRC. We start typing HM and it will come here, and the full name is HM Revenue and Customs. So we click on update result. Once we get the updated result, that will give us all the job that is currently available. So in total, HMRC is recruiting for 23 roles across the EO grade, which is the executive officer role. However, we are looking for the compliance case officer. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to try to find the compliance case officer one. So scrolling down. Yes, so this is it. Compliance case officer. We will be clicking on that, and that will be taking us to that particular role. Like I said before, 500 numbers of jobs available, 500. So you stand a good chance of getting through this application as long as you can listen to what I'm saying and just follow the step-by-step guide for this application. So first and foremost, we need to decide which location you're going to go for, which location is particularly relevant to this role for you. So for this one, the location is various. So all you need to do, wherever you're living within the UK, you need to look at it and see how close it is to this particular place. So I will be looking from my location to Birmingham. Is it close? Can I travel? Can I get there? Things like that is what you need to consider. So moving on from that, what are they looking for? What they are looking for, basically, they are looking for someone that has analytical skills, someone that has a verbal and written and communication skills, and someone that has numeric skills. That exactly is what they're looking for. So I like this in particular because they've not limited it to qualification. So whatever qualification that you have is welcome. Whatever stage you are in your journey to your dream job, you're welcome. Whatever experience that you might have had in the past is relevant, as long as you can prove within your CV and within all the tests that you're going to do that you have these three top skills. And how are you going to prove that? Again, I'm going to go all the way back to the top and just look at the job description. So every job has its own keywords. And remember that in this one, what they're looking for people that are going to be reviewing. That's the keyword. You're going to be reviewing things. You're going to be conducting investigation. You're going to be liaising with people. So these are the things that you need to show in your CV. So how do you show those things in your CV? Number one, if you've ever worked in retail or customer service or as a receptionist, as an administrator, wherever you've worked before, you can say things like the key first point of contact to the department, review documentation in order to make decision, or you can say things about preparing reports, sending updates, and things like that. Those keywords are quite important. It's quite important to talk about the decision making that you might have done in any way, shape, or form. It's important for you to talk about being able to keep to time by looking at your KPIs and reporting and tracking against your KPIs. It's important for you to talk about maintaining accuracy. So attention to detail is quite very important. So on your CV, in your core skills, it will be good if you can write attention to details on there. So moving on away from this part, what I would like to mention is the fact that this is not a fully remote working opportunity, but it's the next best thing. It's a hybrid. You're not going to be going to the office Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This job is open Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. You're not going to be working Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. But what that means is that within that time is your working hours. So they do offer flexibility. So if you like to wake up early, you're an early riser, yes, please, this is for you. Maybe you start at 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Maybe you like to sleep in a little bit like me. Maybe you start at 9, or you don't even want to wake up in the morning. You can start in the afternoon by 1. So they have so many options within your family life, your outside commitment, and things like that. This job role, just to put a caveat, it does have opportunity for part-time. However, the part-time hours is only 22 hours, so that's the minimum. So you can work part-time, but minimum is 22 hours, and maximum hour per week, according to the contract, is 37 hours. And they will be giving you full training for this job role. Full training is available. The training is 18-month long. That's what the training is. But for the first 12 weeks, first 3 months is run as a cohort. And even though you are part-time, you need to be available for the cohort that they're going to put you into. And after that, we get the 6-month, and then after that, we get the 9-month training opportunity. So you just need to kind of be aware of that. So training must be completed the first 2 weeks of training, so annual leaves will not be allowed at that particular time. So if you're going to go for this job, please be aware of the timing about this. So after 12 weeks, that's when part-time working hours will be considered, but you need to be available for the first 12 weeks because that is when intense training will be done for you to be able to then carry on the job. And that's enough about the job. Now I want to get into the application process itself. I do not blame them for this application process, because someone will be like, but for that amount of money, why am I going through 6 different things, But then again, if you think about it, they are looking for 500 people. So they want to ensure that the people that get to the final stage are people that they can actually do the job. So in order for you to get to the final stage, so the goal is to get to the final stage, which is the virtual entry exercise. For you to get to that point, you need to make sure that on your application form, which is your CV, has those keywords that I mentioned earlier. You can comment in the session if you still want me to type it out, or if you have any question on what those keywords are, and I will respond to you. But remember those ones, or you can go back on the video and just listen to them again. So once that is done, then you'll be invited for a test. So there's different type of tests. There's the skill test, there's the judgment test, and then there's the numeric test. So for the skills test, please ensure that you read the practice question. There is always opportunity for practice question. You need to make sure that you're reading them. Don't think, I know this already. The practice test will give you a feel of what it is, and basically what it is they will give you different scenarios and different documents. So you need to read those documents and answer the question. Sometimes the question they ask you, you can't find any of the answers in the document they've given you. So all you need to do is write cannot say. So if they give you don't answer the question based on your personal experience. No. Don't answer the question based on your knowledge. No. Answer the question based on the evidence that they've given you, because that is the sole purpose of this job. The sole purpose of this job is to be a decision maker, compliant case worker. You're looking at cases, you're looking at policy, you're reviewing documents, and you're making a decision. That's the sequence. So ensure that you kind of follow that as well. And then numeric test. And finally, you'll get to given a pre-recorded video interview. So after you've passed all the tests, you get to the point where you get like the pre-recorded video interview, and that place they just want to see your confidence, they want to see how you talk, how you engage with people. And finally, the virtual entry exercise. As someone that sat on recruitment panels before and been in HR and current project management, I feel like if you've passed all this, you got this covered. If you can pass your application form, all the tests and the pre-recorded video, I feel like the virtual exercise, you got it covered. At that point, you just need to be your authentic self and just let it shine through. And please don't leave this to the 27th before you apply, because remember, there's so much steps before you get to that final stage. So please apply as soon as you can, and follow us on all platforms. We are Career Dev Pro, and if you do have any question, please drop it in the comments and we'll try to answer you as soon as we can. And also on our comment section, you will get a link that signs up to our newsletter, and then you can also engage with us and get regular updates on jobs adverts and jobs that are going as well. Thank you so much for listening this afternoon, and hopefully this has helped someone. Please comment and share. Even if it's not relevant to you, it might be relevant to someone else, and hopefully we can get you closer one step at a time to your dream job. Thank you and have a good day.